Hi, welcome. This is my September review. And we start September as we finished August with the aspect of Mars and Jupiter very active. This is a very positive aspect. This is one where you can get things done and achieve. But Mercury is making an aspect to both of these. So we have 3 or 4 days now when Mercury, Jupiter and Mars are all pulling together. Now Mercury is in your 10th house of career. This is a good time now with an aspect of Mars to speak your mind and showcase your talents and what you can do to your colleagues and superiors. The other aspect between Mars and Jupiter means you need to balance your home and work situation, because there are things to be sorted out at home with Jupiter in that 4th house. And I know you want to concentrate on your career and status at the moment, but make sure you attend to all things. And then we need to get things done before the 10th, because Mercury will go retrograde on the 10th. So these first few days of September are ideal to get things sorted before Mercury goes retrograde. While Mercury is retrograde in the 10th house, it's a good time to polish up your armour, so to speak. Any kinks in your armour where the public is concerned, time to polish them up now and eradicate them during the 3 weeks so that you have plain sailing forward when Mercury goes direct. Also with your career, if there's any things that you need sorting out, any little details that you may have missed over the past few months, now's the time to attend to those, get them done. So again, plain sailing when Mercury is direct next month. On the 6th, there's a positive aspect between the Sun and the Moon's North Node. This is an opportunity now to grow and to expand and to evolve as a human. We have the Sun in that 9th house, which is the house of Sagittarius and Jupiter, which is the sign of growth. And then we have the North Node in the 5th house of creativity. So it's a great time to turn your hand to anything creative. It's a great time to express yourself creatively and start to grow into the person that you should be. Also with this aspect, is a good time to listen out, because somebody somewhere along the line, either a friend, a colleague or even a stranger, could have something to tell you that will help you along your way. And with the Sun in that 9th house, also a time when you need to look at your beliefs, because your beliefs may now change with what you learn. Then on the 9th we have an aspect between the Sun and the Black Moon Lilith. Now the Black Moon Lilith is in the 7th house, so you need to be aware that you may be open to temptation from someone. Someone may try to seduce you, so to speak. Be careful, because the fairy tale can turn into a nightmare if the Black Moon leads you down a dark path. On the 10th we have our full moon. Now this full moon is in Pisces, so it's a very ethereal, magical full moon, which is full of imagination, but also very heightened feelings and sensitivity, so you need to be aware of that as well. Now the full moon for you is in the 3rd house. This is the house of the mundane, so it's not going to sit very well, because you have this mystical element of Pisces against the mundane of the 3rd house. Now if you can manage to get your tasks done, it's a good time now to get them done over the next couple of weeks, but bearing in mind that you also need to have some that stimulates your imagination and gets your mind thinking. It's a good time for meditation. Maybe do some meditation and then attend to your tasks so that you give equal value to the Pisces side and the 3rd house. Then on the 11th we have an aspect between the Sun and Uranus is in that 5th house. Now again, this could be a time when you discover things about yourself, maybe a hidden talent or something that you didn't realise you were good at, and this could be exploited now, and use that creativity to make changes within your life. The 16th is definitely not a day for attending to mundane matters, because we have the Sun making an opposition to Neptune, who's in that 3rd house. So this is a day when you're more than likely to lose concentration. There should be some confusion about or uncertainty, so take the day to chill out and perhaps do something a little bit more relaxing. We also have on this day an aspect between Mars and Venus. This is a square hard aspect, so there could be difficulties with colleagues at work, because Mars is in that 6th house of everyday routine, so there could be things that come up and you may need to smooth the way. With Neptune being activated, there could be an increase in compassion, so this could help you to relieve any relationship issues. And then the other aspect is between Mars and Chiron. Chiron's in the 4th house, so it's an ideal day to heal any wounds connected to the home and the past. On the 18th we see passion and transformative energies working. We have the Sun making positive aspect Pluto's in your 1st house. There's a time when you can make changes within yourself that you think will help you to grow and to evolve. We spoke about this with the Sun in the 9th house. So this is an ideal opportunity to get to grips with that. Now the other aspect is between Venus and the Black Moon Lilith. Now we've already spoken about the Black Moon, and this is a very passionate time. And we need to be careful because this can lead to indiscretion. So just be wary that your passion don't overtake you. And then the following day, on the 19th, we have Venus and the Black Moon making contact with Uranus in that 5th house of love. So again, there's a lot of excitement going, a lot of things bubbling under the surface. And also, with these aspects, it will allow your fears to dissolve, leaving you with more confidence, and you'll be more willing to try new things and maybe express yourself openly, where before you may have been holding yourself back. On the 25th we have our new moon. Now this is a good new moon for you Capricorns because it's in Libra, which is about balance and also about leadership. So it's a time to develop your leadership, use self-mastery and self-discipline to improve yourself in that way. And it's also in that 10th house of career and public standing. So your public standing could very well increase if you spend time developing yourself. And this is also good for career, and you get noticed under this aspect if you apply yourself well to tasks in hand and show that you can have the ability to do whatever it is asked of you. The 26th sees a positive aspect between the Sun and Jupiter, and this will help you to balance. We said about getting balance and harmony in your life. This is between the home and work situation, so this will help you to gain balance there. And then the other aspect on this day is between Mars and Saturn. So we have a burst of Mars energies in that 6th house of work. So this will help you to do the tasks that were presented at this new moon and get to grips with things so you can achieve what it is you need to achieve. Also, there's a help of overcoming any financial limitations with this aspect. The only issue on this day is that you may find it hard to express yourself because Venus comes up to Mercury. Mercury's retrograde still, and so it may be very difficult to get your point across. And but don't worry about that; it will soon pass, and Mercury will soon be going direct. Finish off September on the 30th with an opposition between retrograde Mercury and retrograde Neptune. This is across the 3rd and 9th house, so this is the mental houses. So it's a day when you would not want to be concentrating on your work. You'd be best off taking a day off if you have to do a lot of mental work. This is the day when you can explore your mind, imagination and creativity of your mind with these two, and go inwards. And you could do some fantastic work by going inwards on this day. Also, any spiritual pursuits or meditation will really help. And if you need entertainment, then music, watching a show or something will stimulate this aspect fantastically. But don't make any decisions, don't sign any paperwork on this day. And then we look forward to October because we have 3 planets turning direct, including Mercury, and we also have a very intense eclipse in Scorpio. So look forward to tuning in next month.